Hello, all you YouTubers. Hope you're doing well. What we have in front of us here is stereo behind 2, and what I'm looking at here is Jupiter and Earth, and this object, and these objects coming in, and this is stereo behind 2, and this is what we're looking at right here. Actually, we're looking at stereo ahead 2. That's what we're looking at. Wait a minute. Wait, stereo. Here's what we're looking at. We're looking at this stereo behind 2. Yep. Alright, so this is what we're looking at right here on this movie. We have Jupiter, Earth, this object, and these objects started to show up yesterday, and now they're all in here together, and I find it very interesting. And now what we're going to do is just go back really quick and have a look at this side of stereo ahead 2. And we do know that when we put our planets in here, these pop up. So let's have a look at that. And then today, something big happened on the sun, and we look at stereo 2 ahead, and we're just gonna focus on this a little bit. We look at the time today. The time is the key. If you notice, as these images come out, it goes from 5:47 in the morning. We know that we have Earth right in here, so Earth is right here. And if we step this, watch the jump, folks. What's the jump? We have something going on with the sun. We have the Earth right in here, and watch the jump. Look at this. We went from this image early in the morning, all of a sudden nearly 12 hours missing of data on these satellites right there, and this is going on. So what happened during the day? Well, that's what we're going to find out, and we're going to have a look at these also, stereo behind core 2 and stereo ahead core 2. So let's have a look at them, see if we can piece the puzzle together that what happened today, which was absolutely major. Stereo ahead core 2 will do behind the start. And one of the things that we know from looking at this is that Mars is over in this area on the behind core 2, and it's going to load up there. So we're looking at core 2 right here, and it's already UTC time. So let's have a look what we see here. A lot of activity today, a lot of activity around the sun. The sun had a couple of different explosions. Obviously what last video dealt with was back in October 1 and 2, a couple of days ago, and this is stereo behind core 2, and we know that Mars, because of this, is labeled for us as over in this area. So let's have a look. This is 47 images. It'll take a little bit of time to just load up there. Let's have a look. Let's see. So Mars is here, and we're gonna look at this area also. I'm gonna pop back in here as this loads up. Dun 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 dun. Let's have a look now. It's taking its time for some reason. Do 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 do. Should load up now. And they're about to play now. Great. And what we see is that these are starting to pop here, and the images will play now. I went into the last column. We went closer, and what we can do is we can step this forward, because there was a major emission from the sun today, and I mean this is pretty major CME blast from the sun. We can see it is today. It's 10/4/12/48, and as we step this forward, we will see what the sun did today. And around 1 o'clock, look at the size of this, folks. That thing is actually bigger than the sun alone. Let's go one more step forward and have a look. And what we do know is that we know Mars is over here in this area, based upon the graphs that we have. Because of that graph, we know that Mars is here on stereo behind core 2 over in this area. So let's see if we get anything from that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow this to play forward in a second. But what I want you to notice is this area, how the time lapses very strangely. It goes forward. You see that? Interesting. Let's bring it forward again. And these are all the stars as the sun travels, as we travel along with it in the electric magnetic plasma universe. See what happens as we go along with this now. And we should have a lot of information. See the way it kind of skipped there? Let's go back for a second. It jumped from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock out of nowhere. Let's go back one more. It's 2 o'clock. Let's go back one more. I want to go back to the explosion. And again, look at this. That is huge. Whatever this is huge. Dun. Core behind. Let's have a look. Okay, so we're back at the explode. There's the major CME explosion. So let's go forward now, step by step. So there's 1:48, 2 o'clock. So this is going on for at least this explosion right here is now going on for at least 35 minutes. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of it. And we go forward again. And we go forward one more to have a look, see what it did. These files are very big because of the amount of data that's stored in them. So let's see if we can go up a little bit. And we still have this area going on too. Look, that is just amazing. Let's go forward again. Up. There's another one. Okay, so I'm gonna let this play a little bit, but what I'm trying to show you here is that all of a sudden we lose a load of data out of nowhere. This time is about to jump. These frames are about to jump like crazy. See that? So we jump from 3 o'clock, 3:36 from this data here that we were looking at to this 10 o'clock. Look, we still have this going on, whatever this is. So let's see if we can make this play. There is a lot of data involved in this, so let's see if we can let this play and actually have a look at the explosion. And I am calling it that because this is a major sun explosion coming from the sun. It's pretty important to kind of just keep a close eye on the sun right now, because this will affect us in every single way when the sun is acting like this. Let's have a look. And the movie will come up here in a second, and this whole area will just go bananas. Let's have a look. And I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see if we can get this to come up now. It's loading up a lot of information right now because of how I got this to come in. See if we can get it to come up. Right. It'll load up now, watch. So I'll go ahead and we'll get out of that. Let's go ahead, we'll get out of this too, so we can get all the information up. But as I said, this should be like all over spaceweather.com. This should be a major alert to everybody right now, because this is absolutely huge explosion. I mean, it's not just like a tiddlywink explode, it's huge. This whole area just goes bananas. We have a lot of comments, more and more comments, or asteroids, or whatever you want to call these things, are also gravitating a lot more to the sun. So something else is going on with the sun. And yeah, electromagnetic pull and flow of the sun is really kicking up. And yeah, Tuesday, here we go. We have something going in there. We have another thing flying across. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. It's about to pop off up here. And it didn't look like anything hit the sun, like what hit the sun, any missile or projectile crashed into the sun this time. But the sun just, something is causing the sun to act very, very heightened right now. The activity on the sun is just going bananas. And I'm not even sure if this ring here really encompasses the sun, because it doesn't make sense to me that it's that big, but yet we have all this activity around it. Feels to me like the sun is this size, to be honest. Well, here we go, we're about to start. Let's have a look. Bang! Look at that, look at that explosion. If this is the sun, you can take the sun and put it right in the center of that. It looks like an eagle or a phoenix or something rising out of the sun. Phoenix rising right there. Look at that, with the wings coming out. And this thing just survived, just blew off on itself there. I mean, that is just absolutely huge, that explosion. Huge. So something to keep an eye on, folks. There's something happening with the sun. Something is causing the sun to go bananas. And these are mini, and this stays there. Yeah. Okay, well, I am the Zion Zeus, and I'm gonna keep an eye on this next couple of days, because this is major activity on the sun. Okay. All right. Yep.